Right now, short-form video platforms are driven by a deeply engaging and highly profitable new format, anthropomorphic AI stories. These videos work by delivering rapid-fire, 60-second bursts of highly emotional content. This traps the human brain in a continuous dopamine loop, making it incredibly difficult for viewers to stop scrolling. The mechanism they use to capture that attention is anthropomorphism, mapping human emotions and situations onto non-human subjects. When you look at the metrics, you see exactly how effective this unfair advantage is at capturing traffic. Placing animals or inanimate objects into deeply relatable human scenarios, like heartbreak, revenge, or sudden success, causes an immediate spike in viewer empathy. Injecting familiar struggles into non-human characters acts as a visual pattern interrupt. It bypasses the user's natural scroll reflex and hooks them until the video ends. Generating one visually impressive AI image takes seconds. But building an entire video requires engineering complex, precise prompts through hours of frustrating trial and error. The friction comes from the details. You have to maintain exact character consistency, match visual aesthetics across dozens of shots, and structure a cohesive story arc across multiple sequential generations. This specific bottleneck is what the AI Viral Video Formula, or AI-VVF, was built to solve. It functions as a viral content laboratory and prompt reactor. For $17, it provides a guided environment designed to completely eliminate the guesswork of writing prompts from scratch. To capture a meaningful share of this multi-billion-dollar traffic source, manual trial and error is too slow. Success requires an engineered blueprint. This interface shows the formula archives. The workflow begins here, selecting from over 100 heavily researched templates. Looking at the genre tags, drama, romance, sports, each structure is pressure tested for algorithmic retention, pacing, and emotional hooks. There is a practical trade-off. These frameworks are explicitly restricted to a 9:16 vertical format. This limits avant-garde layouts, but it guarantees your output meets platform-ready aesthetic standards. Before we look at how the Synthesis Lab actually generates the prompts, if you find this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to the Digital Hustle podcast. By starting your process inside the archive, you bypass blank page syndrome entirely and build only on top of proven frameworks. This screen is the Synthesis Lab. After selecting a template, inject custom character identities into these fields. Notice the reference blocks on the right. Swap a scruffy bulldog for a toaster, and the universal variable injector engages. The app instantly auto-rewrites the entire scene prompt sequence and the corresponding emotional voiceover script simultaneously. Note the secondary trade-off. The software standardizes all outputs to a 3D Pixar style by default to ensure absolute visual consistency. If your channel requires a highly custom or niche art style, you will have to manually adjust all the prompt variables. The mechanics are strictly linear. Select the tablet, inject the new variables, and generate the prompt. The synthesis engine handles the heavy lifting, replacing all surface-level details while keeping the core viral DNA exactly where it needs to be. The final output is a one-click fragmented copy system, perfectly segmenting text into system setup, voiceover, and image generation instructions. Because the text is perfectly pre-formatted, paste the scenes in order directly into external workflows like ChatGPT, Midjourney, or Pika. To be completely objective about what this tool does, AI-VVF is not an automated rendering engine. You still need your own external AI subscriptions, and you must manually assemble the generated assets in an editing timeline. To reduce time spent on manual assembly, the platform includes a built-in library of step-by-step mastery training to guide you through the assembly protocol. It doesn't render the video for you, but delivering perfectly sequenced copy-paste prompts turns creative frustration into a predictable 15-minute assembly line. When we check the performance of these exact anthropomorphic story structures, the real-world metrics consistently show view counts reaching into the tens of millions. This chart contrasts the operational input required to publish. On the left is the timeline for manual prompt engineering. On the right, the AI-VVF Synthesis Lab. The return on investment is measured entirely by the elimination of hours spent tuning and fixing broken prompts. This matrix maps creator experience against time saved. Advanced AI engineers demanding total control over obscure art styles should skip this software. But marketers, beginners, or volume-focused creators needing to publish daily without burning out land directly in the sweet spot. The central trade-off of this tool explicitly favors workflow efficiency and visual consistency over manual experimentation. For a one-time payment of $17, the system unlocks thousands of unique, algorithmically friendly video permutations. You also retain full commercial rights to every video you output, meaning you keep total control over the channels you monetize. The AI VVF dashboard functions as a complete synthesis chamber, bridging the gap between a raw idea and a rendered, platform-ready video. To streamline your content creation, check the link in the description to secure your lifetime access. Stop guessing what the algorithm will reward and start engineering videos built to perform.